Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Factorio Pyanodons. Last time, we finally got our splitters. What are we doing this time? Where's my task list? Millimeters, yeah. So, I have an idea for out here. Right? Let me think. It's still going to be a good ways before we can do anything like a bus. Oh. I'm thinking we need like big factories like, lead, titanium, iron, because when we sort our ash, that's going to produce ores of every kind, and we need somewhere to send them, like, reliably. So I'm going to get that started. I'm trying to think how to do it without it being like a complete piece of shit. I mean, there's gunpowder. I know how to make gunpowder. That's great. Oh, man, a cough drop. Okay, there's biotechnology. Does that unlock tier 2 science? Nope. It unlocks recycling. I'm sorry, composting. What the fuck is intermetallics? Pyanodons just be making shit up sometimes, man. Ugh. I turn biomass into rock coal. Turn biomass into flue gas. Don't know what the fuck flue gas is used for. Damn, you can biomass everything. Okay. And then xenobiology, which lets me research a data array. Okay. And a genetics earth sample, whatever the fuck that means. Alright, I'm still trying to make windmills, bro. Multi-blade fish. Okay. Because the best part about belts is that they're free. They transport shit, and they don't charge you $1. We're going to take advantage of that. We're just going to have things spread out. We need to make things bigger. It's not going to be like this, where everything's packed in together. Everything's going to have a distance away from each other. Ah. I don't even know how I'm going to set this up, man. I'm thinking we need a big... we're going to be having ash for a long while still. Especially if fluid burners still aren't going to have an electrical version anytime soon. So we need somewhere to put all this ash we're producing. Right now we're just handling it on site. But obviously that's not a good long-term solution because that'll build up eventually. So I think it'd be better if we centralized it. I mean, so I guess we could just do that like right here. Why not, you know? Fuck it. Everything needs air core conductors. At least we're not worrying about power for a minute. At least until the wind dies down. We need accumulators. I was gonna go and search for like, oh, can we make accumulators yet? I'm Pyanodons, of course not. Of course, it's not gonna be a thing for a good long while. Did I ever make that? I did make another botanical nursery. Let's go and make a couple more of these sap crafters, because that's free. No one's charging me for sap. Ugh. There's 21. I think I got a 5th one somewhere. Oh. Okay. I'll make a sap collector. I need soil and iron. Hey, that's cheap. Relatively. I have a box of soil over here somewhere. Girl, you be out here looking like a box of soil. That's sand. There's the soil box. Lonely, lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. You're lonely. Oh, you're so lonely. Okay. I'll get back to logging. Logging my little noggin. So the three things we get from sorting ash is iron oxide, like the iron clay shit. And obviously we can just turn that straight up into iron. Then we get soot, which that's what we filter into all the different outputs. And then we also get like ash dust, coal dust or whatever, which is just a burnable. I'm wondering if it'd be better to just burn that on site into like boilers, you know, and just turn it back into ash. Or if I should send it back to ash consumers using a splitter, I can prioritize that over any coal input. Of course, if we can just convert all, I think most of our coal consumption is just through boilers. Obviously, the other consumption is to make coke, but you can't replace that with coal dust. Or yeah, coal dust. So if I can just make more of these windmills, we don't have to rely on boilers for power. And so a lot of my need to like burn and make ash would go down. Because then they would just be from assemblers and fluid miners, and you know, obviously burner miners. So I'll have to figure that out. My copper at? Slow. How are you looking? Burnt output. That's gonna be a thing of the past soon. I'm gonna have everything self-sufficient. Like a real Factorio base should be. Your dealio. It's your dealio. It's your dealio. Bricks, of course. I don't know what I'm gonna do about stone, man. Stone is such a pain. Just mining it already has like a different shit you gotta deal with. Ugh. Let me look at Carrigan for a second. There's Carrigan. So used in making shale oil. That's great. I can just use steam. So if I really need to just delete it, I can combine it with steam to make oil, and that I can just dump it to a cave. But making tar would be cool, but that requires sulfur. Do I even know how to make sulfur yet? I do, from acid gas in an evaporator. And how do I make acid gas? Okay. Made in a Thrallin plant. With Tholins. I'm guessing that's not it. There we go. Tailings. Tailing dust and a chance to get acid gas? What are tailings? Tar and water make soot tailings, flue gas, and saline water. Okay. Okay. I can deal with that. Where's my car? Need more fish. Please look at my car. Ooh. Very nice. Okay. Lonely, lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have so many sap seeds. What about sap seeds? Okay. Let me go grab some more planter boxes. Okay. Also with this bad boy, how do I make the methane? Or the dioxide? So just straight up, huh? Love that. There's no way that's not the best recipe, bro. Because like, if power is theoretically free, 15 kilowatts. Damn. If power is theoretically free, then moondrops are theoretically free, right? Because moondrops don't take anything; they're self-sufficient. So I can't imagine why I'd want to use copper ore to boost that. You know what I mean? Seems strange to me. Oh. Yeah. You know what? Just gonna put this bad boy right here. Bazinga. Oop. Oh, it also needs power. There we go. Right. We can worry about all that later. See you making noises. There you go. Okay. So I need to start planning out a little bit. So big centralized facility. I'm probably gonna do it here just because it's like centralized, right? Because here's zinc, here's tin ore. I think quartz probably needs something. So we're doing it right here. So all ash that gets outputted. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of messy. Look at these cliffs and water. Uh, Excellent oil sand. We're like right here. Although, thinking about it, ash is pretty dense. It might be better to sort it and then just like move the outputs. You know what I mean? Maybe we can just make that the soot sorting facility. Oh, man, I wish I had a gas refinery. Oh, of course that's tier 3, man. Look at that science. Oh, oof. Okay. I mean, how do you even sort soot? Oh, it's probably just through the same machine. One of these bad boys. Okay. Yeah, we need some copper. Okay. Hmm. Of course, to get more copper, we need more power. My power's actually looking up right now. Ah, seems a gas. So I'd have to make like one of these fucking storage tanks to store that instead of accumulators, which is a huge pain in the ass. I can handle the power going off whenever it gets windy. Yeah. Okay. I am going to try. We got a yellow belt full of circuits. Whatever that costs, I'm going to try to figure it out. Hmm. That's all I got. All connected. Yep. Shame I can't store wind power. That should, even during the low times, hopefully help us keep things running. Now I'm going to be using all of it because in order to make a bunch of circuits, I need a bunch of iron. Hmm. So I guess first order of business, I want a yellow belt full of iron. Constant iron. We're actually built up on iron right now, which is nice. Um, I guess the first thing we need is copper. Hmm. So, we go make more copper. And, we can make the screening machine. If I had 20 circuits. Which I could. I could have 20 circuits, you don't know. Boom. All right. Screening machine away. Mm-mm. So then, I'm also going to need a jaw crusher, which I have. Let's go over there and start looking. We need more belts. More inserters, too. Give me them. Give me damn belts. Give me them dang old belts, man. Why am I walking? I don't know. I'll be lonely, yeah, Mr. Lonely. I don't know the other parts of the song, lonely. I'm just so lonely. Ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, 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 ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah. Okay. So a screener. Look at that thing. Get copper ore and you make grade 1 and grade 2. Okay. Let's I'm about to scrap this whole fucking area. Get rid of all this shit. This ugly mess I built. This ugly, disgusting mess. All because I was scared of using a few more advanced foundries. Well, no more of that. No more, I say. It is time for something a bit more professional. So to the main sorting facility, I'm going to edit this. Oh. We call it a sorting facility. To there, I'm going to be sending a line of soot and a line of iron oxide. We have unlocked biotechnology. What is this? A creature chamber. Okay. A reproductive complex. Why? What am I doing here, man? What am I doing here? A Varrock cocoon. Rock. Also a Varrock. Using some moss, a couple barrels of water. Why does it have to be barrels? Native flora and a Varrock cocoon. Make Varrock. You can cage them. Not sure why I'd want to cage a Varrock, but I can. Oh, and here you go, the codex. Grow DNA samples, so I can just create life? Nothing. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay. Of course, I'm sitting here figuring out how to make copper, so I feel like I'm a little behind on that. So I need a good mining solution, hopefully one that doesn't force ash and coal on the same belt like I got going on here. I'm gonna move this thing. Just right now. Okay. I've got plenty of underground, so let me think of a good layout that's going to be here permanently. My inventory is a fucking mess, man. Okay. So let's imagine I have stone here. I have stone here. I need a belt. Hmm. Where are my long-handed inserters, bro? Okay, let me think. They do output ash and copper. And do it as compactly as possible. Hmm. We did something like this. And we could do like that. We'd also have to do this, and so then we could do that. So that's the fuel belt. And so then this would look something like this. That's great if you only want to take output from like a third of them. Hmm. Okay, scrap this. So these have two. So like a 2x2 area around them. So the minimum I can get away with while still eating the whole patch is this. So let me see if I can just work around this here. So if we keep the same, well, hold on. Let me think about this. I mean, you know. Here. So I could do like this. And then something like this. And that's how I can weave in 2 belts. In fact, I can even squeeze that in one. So that's my... And I can just repeat this for Ash, couldn't I? Hold on. Oh no, because I would need... If I'm doing this for Ash, then Ash is going to be... like this, right? Hold on. Oh, this is going to work out perfectly. Brother. Could this be it? This is ridiculous. This is insane. I will be burning through underground belts, but this could theoretically work. Um, right, so we bring coal in through the horizontals and take ash out through the verticals. As dense. Oh, I just got a DM. Oh boy, hold on. Getting a phone call. Get back. Oh. Oh. That. Need so many undergrounds, man. Ah. Okay, let's call that. Let's call that option A. Let's see if we can find something better. Hmm. Hmm. It's like that one tile alone is already 16, you know? Hmm. I'm thinking about this wrong. If I do something like that, I can have the ash like here and then the coal here. Then you just do that. And then you can do that, but that doesn't really matter. There's a copper line. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh no, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit because then I have this, right? Like this little strip right here wouldn't get any my fuck. You know, I think I gotta go with the undergrounds. This is the only solution that really does it. Um, then I'd have that there, that there. Crazy how it tiles like that. We'll just do as much as we can just to get a basic copper mine going. Looks crazy, man. I love it. How much is that long? How long is like 116 undergrounds? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Wonder if I can get away with flipping that like that. I wonder which. Where's this output to? Let me check something real quick. Ah. They can feel each other. They can fuel each other. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold the press. They can feel each other like labs. I can just... Here we go. Hold on. So I can just chain them all together. Okay. So I need to get the ash from them, though. But if we're doing a line like that, then, and just take the ash out from the back. I'll still need a way to do that. That's more efficient, but still I can do that. Let me think here. Do that. Do that. That. Let me think. Why do that? And I can end up doing that. That. Lets me do this to that, that to there. Come on. And then yes, that's real quick. Hold on. Hmm. Have that like that and that like that. And then these don't necessarily need to be undergrounds, but it would be more efficient. And so that like that. Yeah. Not like that. Yeah, I have no way of taking from that one. That doesn't this doesn't work. Hmm. Okay. We could do the underground belt strat from earlier. If I do this, then I do something like this. Then I have something like on this end. I can do bump, 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 bump. Like that. Not like that. Like that. And this tile's using nearly 100% of space. Oh. Oh. That's fine. I need a I needed a thing there anyways, so that works out anyways. Okay. Boom, I think this is it. I think this is the design I'm happy with. Everything's perfectly spaced out. Everyone's happy. Boom. Okay. Let me just filter everything first. These need to be filtered to coal. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna be filtering coal dust in here, but instead of filtering coal, I can just blacklist ash. Thank God for blacklisting. Okay. Uh, of course, these needs to be whitelisted. Oh. Okay. Let's run with it. Oh, and uh, you know what? Well, there's antimony right there. Yeah, no, we'll just have the coal dust sorted to the left. And we're just bringing it around the top. Okay. I'm gonna go and save that there. So I like that. I like this design. And no more spaghetti. This is the end of the spaghetti era. Now is the time for well-made designs. Hmm. So we'll start with this. There, 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 there. Bro, why did it do that? Okay. There. That'll output to there. Then this will be the coal line. Through right here. Okay. Now to burn through all my underground belts. Boom. Of course, this line only hits these middle two. I should account for that, actually. We're just going to fill out this middle row for right now. Okay, doke. Hmm. And let's hope I have some more undergrounds in my car. Oh, that wasn't a optional one. Yeah, why do I have a odd amount? Ugh. Oh, there's one. Do not have undergrounds in my car. Damn. Alright, well, let's go get some. Bruh. How's this looking? Looking good. Hmm. Okay. Why is that dead stopped? No bricks are coming in. Oh, because we're not making iron anymore. And stone was like a sub part of that. Well, that sucks. Um, we'll sort that when we remake the base. Hmm. That's strange, actually. No, we'll go and sort it now. Ugh. Splitter. Beautiful, beautiful splitter. How's power been looking? Power has been sexy as usual. Why is the wind no longer like way up and down? Now it's like scattered. Weird. Maybe the wind has its own like little wind formula. Anyway, I'm here for underground belts. Oop. Oh. Yeah, we should make this that. Boom. Hmm. Okay. I don't need that, don't need that. I guess I don't need that. Okay. There's my coal output. Or copper, I mean. Here's my other copper output. Okay, let's begin. Oh, oh. So one of these produces uh 0.6, and so 10 of them 12, like the one I have now, is only like half a belt. Huh. No, now that it's squeezed together like this, I wonder if I could cheese it. Can I just do this? No. No, I cannot. Right, because that wouldn't work. I wish. Okay. So now then the processing. Clear out an area. Oh. Hmm. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is build this north. I'm gonna split these two or combine them. Love that. Love that I can do that now. Oh. And let's put it up here. Actually, no, we'll do it. Let's go and get that powered. Boom. Oh, cool. Then I'm going to use the power of a splitter to filter out the grade 1. Because that is going to go up here into a crusher, which is the same size. You are going to crush grade 1 into grade 2. This will go over here. That's only going to need one of these bad boys. But you'll need 2 outputs. No power, not on my watch. Oh. Okay. So that'll go over here. This will go into here into another splitter. One that filters out the stone. Which the stone is going to get output. And in fact, we're going to output the stone on this side. The stone will get sent back to base along with copper, but tier grade 1 is going to get smelted using smelteries. Which is not the same size, but is the same sort of size. Boom. You take in 2.5, so that's Like 0.7, 0.14, that's like 2.8. That'll be enough. And you output 1, so that's 2. And that's how you use splitters. Ba-da-da-da. Boom shakalaka. I just need more screeners and jaws and all that, but that'll come later. Also, I need to power it. Bazinga. Okay. Okay. Let's make some more boxes. You're not working. No fuel. Did I miss a inserter? Probably did. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go and get that copper line heading back to base. And right now we'll just put this stone in a chest. Next order of business is the soot, and I don't want to bring it around the top because these are going to be extending upwards. So I'm probably going to bring that along the bottom. So currently, 12 of these machines produce 2. So all of this should be able to get stored in just one machine. So I'm just going to put this down. Send this back here. You guys can be here. Boom. All right. Of course, as we continue to migrate downwards, like so. I'm going to plan this out, actually. Here. Right, okay. So we're also going to get output. This thing can handle 10, and so that's we get 2 per lane. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2 is 8, so we'll say it's 8 per 4, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to need about 3 of these machines. You can say the output of these two. I'm gonna put into here. And then we'll combine these like so. So actually we're gonna want this one lower. So that's 10. And so then output to here, which should be more than enough. So this is going to be going down like that. Then of course these guys are going to get outputted like this. All right. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Roughly. It's a little less, but that's about what we want. And so then this guy is going to want to get output here. Kind of, but not really. We're going to want to do that. Yeah, shoot. We move this guy right one. Or left one, I mean. Actually, no, we can just move this guy right one. Because then that's going to be like that. And then we'll also need a line. One like right through here. Something like this. And so this is going to go down to here. That. Going to get a power cable over to here. Yeah. And then this bad boy is going to come down along the bottom here. I'm going to be placing another magical, beautiful splitter. Like right here. In fact, I think I'm going to be placing 2 of them. Yeah. Boom. Ooh, cool. Xenobiology. This bad boy. Gonna be sorting coal dust. So the coal dust will come back and it'll be used as a burnable instead of raw coal. And this line we brought through bring it up here and I'll go around this coal. How big is that one? 6. Oh, like that. Just to make it look nice. And this soot will be sent to the sorting facility. And bam, what is target full? Oh yeah. So now we just need more screeners. And this will be a perfectly... My lamp keeps dimming for some reason. I think the bulb's going out. This will be a perfectly efficient coal patch. Or a mining patch. Not done in a shitty spaghetti way, but done in a well done, pre-calculated, planned out way. That's how I'm going to be doing all my bases. Now on. One problem with sorting the ash beforehand is that I'm not going to have any ash for planter boxes. But of course, for any building that needs ash, it's never a problem because I can just turn coal into ash using a boiler. So I'll just treat ash as an intended product in those scenarios instead of a byproduct. Okay. Grab you. Yoink. Now I need 10 more circuits for a or another screener so we can up our copper production, because copper is the main focus. And of course, I ain't got nothing but time now. I don't care about the milestones. I don't care about the meeting some kind of average. I already did that with splitters. That's all I need. Ooh, heck yeah. I just wish my inventory wasn't so dang small. You know? Ugh. But having issues with iron, and then solving iron, and then having issues with copper, yup, it's a Factorio playthrough. I'm still with the sap issues, man. Damn, sap extractors, I need more of them. Soil. Always with the soil. Okay. $30? Damn, we're doing good on those. Hell yeah. It's enough to make 2 more screeners. Our screener's in the fusion energy section. Stone, steel, copper. I can do that. I've got a copper box. No fuel. What? Oh, I guess the Kyogen ran out. Damn. Have you ever not had butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so freaking suck. Good old steel. So many have betrayed me, and yet steel... Steel, you know what? They're cool with me. Bruh. Yeah, anyways. Stone. Boom. 2 more screeners. Mm. That's our total dust output right there. All this shit is completely free, and the only output we have is an extra stone output, which I'll admit is kind of a pain. And that. With the stone, oh, I just turned into landfill, right? Like, landfill is just pure stone. I wish it would tell me the raw on that, but yeah, stone is free to make into gravel, and then soil. I just turn gravel into soil? Is that a thing? Oh, gravel goes into sand. Well, I mean, soil is just water, so it's a bit of a hassle, but you know what? Could be worse. Hmm. Oops. Huh. I'll also need another jaw crusher. Which needs more iron. Of course, I ain't got no iron in here. Oh. I should throw some in the car. We get rid of some of this coal too. There we go. They're 15. Ah. Another 15, baby girl. Actually lacking on copper right now, which is terrible. It's just terrible. Okay. But I'm working on it. Lord knows I'm working on it. The more circuits we make, the more copper we make. The more copper we make, the more circuits we make. Bruh. Nice. Here's your deal. All right. Yeah. Mm. We need another jaw crusher. Yeah, so we are now consuming 6, so like nearly 7, almost a half belt of copper. Currently, this whole process is producing 2 per second. That looks about right, actually. Darn. Each of these machines is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is correct. I'm gonna make a thing here. We're gonna have a splitter. Output priority right. So this is where we bring back stone. But if stone ever gets full, I am going to make a thing for it here. I'm gonna need another splitter, which I can just make. Oh, I love splitters. Lord, do I love splitters. Because I'm gonna have jaws here. A turn. Stone. Into gravel. And then I'll make a birder assembler. Okay. I'll need to route the ash back, but I can do that. Hmm. So I'm gonna have this bad boy right here. Yeah. So 4 per second. We're gonna need 2.8, 3.5, a little over 4. I'm putting at 3, so that's 5. Dope. And here. That we're gonna have that combined with stone. Up here. Twitter. We'll have an assembler here. And so we also need sand. So that's gonna be 3 here. And I'm gonna do so what do I need for another one of those? Copper. Well, we got copper right the hell here. More copper. Boom. That's a lab on the same line as an assembler. It's weird. There's a 17 million coal patch. As long as we supply this place with coal, we're gonna have this be producing copper for like the rest of the game. So long as we can handle its outputs, its byproducts, I mean. Anywho's it's. So you will be making a landfill. This will be our soil. So we need a soil extractor. I don't have one. Need more copper. Give me all that. Give me all the copper. There you go. So go over here. Have that go like that. That'll be the ash output, and this will be the landfill output. Boop. And this is the ash. And this is the that one doesn't matter. That's our coal input. Ugh. Okay. Boom. Then we will soil extractor right here. We don't have any pipes. I don't keep no pipes in my car because I'm a dumbass. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na-na. Dumb fuck. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na. No thoughts. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na. How are we doing on circuits? 3. Need zinc batteries. What the hell? Also, shut the fuck up. Give me a damn alert looking ass. How are we doing on zinc batteries? Please tell me good. Wonderful. What do you need? More zinc. Are we out of zinc? What happened to zinc? Oh. Never recycled my ash. Okay, well. You can go over there and fix that. Boom. There you go. Let's do some temporary here for now until I can get a good liquid pipe set up. Okay. Thank God for fish windmills. I love fish windmills. Name something more majestic than the beautiful fish windmill. Not sure I could. My car. At least it's not like Factorio, where an offshore pump needs power. God bless Pyanodons. Not make me do that shit. Yeah. Oh. Well, now rendering. Rendering. Ugh, a slaughterhouse. We can get jerky from meat. Okay. Edible. Shooting speed 2 per second. So it means you can eat 2 per second and it heals 80. That's cool. I'll never need that ever. Well, I'll make some jerky. You know, taste it. Okay, so here's why you have to cage them. You have to cage them and bring them to the slaughterhouse. So it produces meat, chitin, guts, brains, and a cage. And some formic acid. Which looks like a gas of some kind. And you can compost all of this. And that'll also use chitin to make carbolic oil and naphthalene. Cool. Why not? Ugh. Okay. And this is going to be boxed. Boom. Output fully made, and if ever these boxes fill up, then I will come down here and just fill the lake. I shouldn't need to touch this for like 30 years. I hope. Ugh. Okay. Now we just need to add more machines here. How we looking? These are all running. Are you just target full? Or are these not being powered? Is this not fast enough? Because that is kind of a concern. Uh-oh. Luckily, there's room for two. That should hopefully be enough. Okay. It might not be enough for this longer stretch here. Let's do something like this. Here. I was hoping that would take from both sides equally. Huh. Like brain farting right now. How do I solve this? Oh, what does the 2-to-2 balancer say? Or 2-to-1? Yeah, it does some weird shit. Alright. I think I've ever made that before. Like that's right. Complete waste of splitters here, but you know, want to see it. It certainly looks like it's working. Yeah, there you go. Cool. sure I could have probably done like a 2-to-2 lane balancer and then just took off one. But as long as this is working, I don't really care. Okay. This all looks like it's working perfectly. And like, look, like the fact that this is so dense with no wasted space makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? There may be a way to do the ash removal better, but for a first prototype, I'd say it works nice. Feel nice. Hmm. Let's go see how green circuits are doing, because more green circuits means more copper. Wait, look at in here. 39? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Methane. Oxide. Coke. Coke? What happened to the Coke? Result. Okay, man. Who'da thunk? Hmm. There you go, buddy. Hmm. Ooh, okay. Soon the days of hand jamming will be at an end. One day they will think hand jamming to be a myth. Myth told at really bad and boring birthday parties. All right, I have enough circuits to make more screeners. Boop boop. I need another jaw too. You know what? Get me another advanced foundry. Just because I want one. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. How much landfill we got? We got 8 landfill? Sheesh. Landfill stacks up high, right? To 1,000. Okay. I'm gonna make more chests though. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Do you think it extracts soil from the water, or do you think it uses the water to like pull soil out of the ground? I wonder. Hmm. Okay. What's nice about this setup is that it doesn't take any external resources. All 3 of these machines run off pure copper ore. This turns copper ore into graded, this screens the graded, this melts the graded. That's it. We get stone as a byproduct, but I mean, you know, could have been a lot worse. Hey, look at all this coal dust being sent over. Being used instead of coal. Hmm. Here. There we go. Looks so weird having a mixed belt. I wonder how long it'll take us to get a red belt. Man can dream. Oh, looks almost like we're just playing normal Factorio. Hmm. So if we divide 120 by 7,440, and then we multiply that times 240, then I believe no, we're not making 4 landfill per second. That'd be ridiculous. I have no idea how much landfill we're making per second with these reduced ratios. Making like 1 every 30 seconds or so from just a eyeball. What are we looking on here? 10 per second. So we need just like 3 more machines to eat up the whole yellow belt. Which would be schlick. Okay. Oh, actually, for this one, we need to input this one. Really? I'm out of inserters. All right, what's up with science? Probably stone again. Probably because these are out of fuel again. Ugh. There we go. Hey, we got zinc batteries coming back. Oop. 30, another 30? Why aren't you purdy? Nice purdy 30. Treated wood, huh? I figured it'd be about that. Did I ever get around to making a melter? No, I need titanium. Right. Okay. Processed. Okay. Need some wood, buddy? I bet you do. Wink. Hmm. I'll be back up in no time. Yeah. Well, now I can make another screener. I'm gonna add the small parts for it. Which I do. What I need inserted for? This one. Still is a little weird seeing the dust there. Hope that doesn't screw with any of the output. It's not looking like it is. Anyway, now that that's sorted, I can reclaim all this. Hmm. Ugh. Probably make a few more jaws. Because these are making 2.33 and these are consuming 2. Means I need one more. Rendering is done, which means I can make latex and study zoology. Huh? A caravan and a fluid caravan? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll please the animal kingdom, in this case GMO creatures and aliens. Okay. Then latex. Latex is made of limestone, sap, and water. I love that. That is just, this is all free materials right here. Seaweed is free. Stone is, it's kind of rough. I don't really have a good way to produce stone just yet. It's all just byproducts. Or if I mine it, it's byproducts, so. Hmm. Okay. We are producing 6. These are consuming 5, so we need one more. Boom. Look at that copper flow. Your ratio on this is terrible. It's 11. It's like, we're making about a quarter of our copper back, but it is something. It is something. Oh, okay. Let's bring this along. Guess we need to go and start on our sorting facility. The caravan sounds interesting. Not that I'm going to be able to get to it for a while, because the only thing out of those materials I have right now is saline water. And I need to go through the Varix, and I think I'm going to have a whole base redo before I do the Varix stuff, so it'll be a while. That's a while in Pyanodon time. It'll be a while before we get caravans. Oh. Okay. These little lakes, we actually have a little bit of landfill, so if those little lakes become an issue, that's not going to be a problem. Point. I'm out of belts. No, I'm not. Okay. Damn. So we'll go up into here. So I imagine I'm probably going to have another one come up here. We'll do this 2 lanes at a time here. So first, I'm going to need to extract all the iron oxide. And I know I don't need that many. I'll bring this down right here. I'll move this up, and right here is where I'll begin smelting the actual iron. And that is consuming 5.71, which is going to need like a lot. Let's see, that's 0.4, 2.8, 3.5, 4.2. Even that's not enough. Woof. But it'll be good enough right now. And output's 2.8, so that's about 4. And this will go back down to the base. And then the rest of this will come up here. And actually, I need a... I'm going to have to use a splitter. This isn't good enough because I can't have it getting clogged. Shit. Yeah. Oh well. And then this is where I will have the sorter. Is there a stepper? Need copper and steel. I got steel in here. I don't. I'll go get some steel. wonder how big the Ring of Fire is going to be around the tar pit. Okay. This nice flow of copper we got going on right there. Beautiful. Looking in here, 15. Very nice. We are missing solder. Solder needs tin. Yeah, I don't think I have any tin left in the car. I'd have to go grab it. Check. Nope, I've got a little bit more tin. Dude. Are they replacing trains with caravans for early game? Is that what we're doing here? That's enough to make a man cry right there. Oop. Okay. Give me like 5 minutes. I need to go take a bathroom break. But I'm not gonna let it idle because I don't believe Factorio is an idle game. We'll be back in a bit. Alright, Ian back. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I need to bring a power line up there. And I need, right, one of these bad boys. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. You know, I bit my tongue in my sleep last night so hard that it started bleeding. And, now it hurts all day. Hurting all deed all day. I like the way this animation looks. Just needs Mo zinc. Mo zinc, Mo problems. $27. Are we going to copper now? I need to focus on other avenues. Hmm. What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what to do right now. Hmm. I'm really curious as to what a caravan will get me. But to even start on this shit, I don't know. What does titanium need? Where's titanium? Here's titanium. Hmm. Needs acetylene. Hey, we already make acetylene for lead. Lead. I need to get a radar over there. Need some more iron. Oh, iron, mo problems. Hmm. 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 Honestly, it doesn't even sound that bad. I want to see how far we can get out. I might just do a little bit more spaghetti. I might also just formalize petri dishes, because it seems like we're going to need a lot of those. Those aren't that hard. Need to make a lot of fluid miners for that, though. Might be a good place to start on the tier 2, on like making the new version of the base. But I am going to need a lot of fluid miners. Might be time to start on a bus. I don't know, if caravans are relatively soon, I don't know, maybe caravans will be able to do logistics. Oh. Maybe I can abuse them. We'll handcraft a little bit more. I think I just need a lot of iron. A lot of copper. A lot of stone. Well, that's all happening. How you looking? We're iron, really? Yeah. Hmm. I guess this patch is starting to kind of dry out. Probably go formalize a real iron patch, huh? I don't know, we're removing stone from this setup. I need to have a centralized stone area as well. I don't know, where's my next iron patch? We can do it out here. Nothing around here. I had a closer one, though. Really? Yeah, right there. I mean, that's only 9 mil. That's super tiny. Why is that so small? Hmm. Uh-huh. Oh. One of those one spot. I saw 401 million. I was like, hey, hold on now. Oh, okay. In that case, we'll get stone going, like... We'll make a stone smelter right here. Yes, can I smelt stone in these things? I don't know. Well, We'll worry about it later. Besides, we're gonna need a lot of belts to bring all that iron in. So, that end, let's just make sure we have enough iron. Ooh. Here. Let's go and make sure we mine out the rest of this patch. Should we get the purifier up here? Actually, we should probably go and set that up now. This patch is kind of running out right here. Oh. Okie dokie. Well, it's gonna be a long ride. Long rider. All the way out there. All by my lonesome. Just try to take all the supplies I can with me. I'll go and steal a couple of these. These ain't gonna be turning on for a long while. And these are just normal old jaw crushers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all I need of them. And then the rest I got's with me. Don't mind a couple more belts though. The dang whole car is out. Need one of them old auto sorting mods. I got all this Kerrigan on me. Don't need none of that. None of that. These can go on into here. Take me a little bit of space. Oop. Oh, all right. Looks to me like I can just do a straight shoot from right here. Should put Digimon on first. Okay, this virus is a little too dense for this trick. Okay, I'm putting Digimon on. We are on episode 9. Starting in 3, 2, 1 now. Leomon and Ogremon. I think we're in trouble, Marvel ass dialogue. Yeah, that'll be good enough. This is a limited source. Hmm. We're gonna need a dust line back. Why did Frigimon say his name? Like a Pokemon. That's what they all say. I don't think I've ever seen Pepper Breath work on anything ever. Tubbymon. Hmm. Digitail. Hmm. 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 That didn't work. Hmm. Oh, this didn't work out at all. Hmm. Huh. That didn't work either. Why not? Oh, no, it did work. Gabumon does have forearms. I never noticed that before. Frosty the Snowman. Damn. Hmm. You see that animation loop? That was crazy. What, did they think we wouldn't notice that? Hmm. What? What? No. No, they're gone. Well, he's coming in to kill him. Mm. Mm. So they just happened to land on Frigimon, by the way. Ooh. This didn't get sorted correctly. That was a crazy face Gabumon made. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. I don't know Monochromon. Just like that, huh? So I was suddenly on board to fight Devamon? I don't know where. Good old plot development. Okay. This is where the dust's gonna be coming out. Need to add some more room because this is all gonna be coming out. Alright, on to episode 10 of Digimon. Hmm. Wonder who wrote the Digimon intro song. So, I mean, it fits the show, but I kind of hate it. Like, it's well made. Don't get me wrong. Like I say, it's fit. I just think I'm beginning to hold hate in my heart. Roughly out of the way. Hmm. Hmm. Sukamon. The Digi losers? That's fucked up. Bro, why are they roasting him so hard, bro? Wackazoids? Yeah. Yeah. Damn, that was kind of rude. Oh, no more splitters. Wait, can I make some? Yes, I can. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to bring the coal over here. But yeah, we could not do that. Boy, wouldn't that be a blast? Let's find our friends on that list is crazy. Mm. We need more inserters. We need more undergrounds. We need more mines. Pipsqueak. Prodigious. Hmm. Copper's backed up. That's good. Oh. Hmm. Ugh. No. Centaurmon. That was a stupid joke. Hmm. like how Centaur Mom was like fully on board to just blast her ass. There's not going to be enough undergrounds. Hmm. Yeah. It's Leomon. Oh, right, it's Leomon. Mm. King of Beasts gets stopped by like some light, bro. Okay. Okay, Buckaroo. Damn it, Mimi. I like what he says, just a nano. What a freak. That's the end of the episode already, man. I feel like I haven't done anything, man. I'm just been setting up ore patches all damn game. Which ain't nothing. No, these are going to be ore patches that are going to supply our factory for a long time. So I don't mind putting a little bit of love into them. A little bit of love. Yeah. Oh. Okay. And now I'll have this come out to over here. Yeah. Oh. You know, let's make Coke like somewhere around here. And then we can make this the steel factory iron patch. Sounds good to me. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Oop. Out here. We'll bring it all the way out. This will be that one. I'll go to there. Boop. Boop. You. Gotta bring power over. Boom. Okay. Oh, I see. The curly is from power not needed. Oh, I see. Because obviously it's not going to produce more than it's required. Okay. I like the decoration removal mod. It's a good mod. Okay. Let's get to processing. I am out of belts. Ain't no fucking way. That's anticlimactic. Let's get to processing. No, no, you will not. Okay, then, well, I didn't actually want to process anything. Anyway, so that works out. Hmm. Yeah. How's the whole circuits looking? No boards? Why no boards? No formica? Why no formica? Methane. Fiber. Well, we got fiber. All that fiber. Got so much fiber, we're not even spending any on that. Are we out of moss? Yeah, we are. Okay. We'll work on that later. Go and put these back. Hmm. Okay. Have fun with that. Now then, where my belts at? Fucking belts at, bitch. Yoink. It ain't much. Oh, our source up over here that we can get for stone into landfill. Speaking of landfill, how's this chest looking? Good. Real good. Okay. Let me look something up real quick. Right. First of all, they'll jaw crushing factory up. These will turn ore into stone at a rate of 2.5. So, right, there's 5, 7.5. We need 6. And then they need 2.5. That's going to need 0.8. There you go. Okay. And it outputs 2. So, only 3 is needed. With right here. These will, of course, need power. So we'll come up here. Boom. And there we go. This will get split into stone on the right side. We will then smelt it. We only got 4 advanced foundries, but who cares? These will consume 0.5 and produce 0.16, so both only need 1. But to eat a total of 9, these need 18. Okay, there's that. And this will be our stone pipe. While I'm getting all this built up, I'm going to hit you with a classic. Seems like it makes a lot more stone. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I think we are done here for the time being. Not really. I need another soil extractor. It's getting a lot of bullshit. So we're done here for right now. I need to get a return belt of stone, but that's not happening with 131 transport belts. Right now we just need to get this hooked up back into the main iron line so it can be adding to it. How's the circuit's been doing? Hey, look there, another 42. So now just more zinc batteries. Okay. Worry about that later. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to call that an episode. Starting to get tired. When I get back, we'll, not a clue. Anyways, see you then.